Hey, what's up, guys? This is Carlos D, co-founder of Tropical Juice Bar and host here in the Business Trap.
Hey guys, I'm Carlos M. I am the CEO and co-founder of Tropical Juice Bar, also a host here at the Business Trap, and today we have a guest.
Hi everyone, my name is Santos Trejo. I'm a co-founder of Caribbean Station Restaurant and founder and president of Viva Havano Cigar, which is a new business that we're in.
All right, so fellow entrepreneur, thank you so much for being here today. Really appreciate it. So basically, we want to tell you a story. Like, there's a lot of people out there listening to this that want to start their own business, and you have started too.
Correct.
And we want to know. We want to understand like what happened during the first part of the business, the Caribbean Station, and then tell us about your newest venture, about the cigar business. I like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, talk to us about it.
Well, my first experience was the restaurant. I come from a family that loves to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got here,
I can tell.
Yeah, right. So when I got here in this country, that gave me the opportunity to be here. 2010, I work in a supermarket, and then obviously most of the supermarket here, especially Hispanic area, have like a food counter. So there's a food and stuff, and I loved it. I just fell in love with the concept, and then I wanted to do my own thing.
Okay, cool. So that first of all, how did you went about like finding a location and then starting the business and doing all the paperwork? Talk to us about that experience.
That's a great question. That's a good question because most of the time when you have an idea, you get all excited and everything. You have everything going, and most of the time you don't do the right research. You just want that and you want that, and then you don't stop to think, oh wait, how it's gonna do it. And then most of the time, like in my case, I had to experience how the flow of the food and the system in a way go, but I had no experience managing and owning a restaurant for the first time, and it's not easy, and it takes a lot of work and patience and dedication.
I have a question. Did you buy an existing restaurant, or did you rent a place and build the restaurant yourself?
Well,
and also, which one do you think is best now that you had the experience?
it's different. That's a great question. It just depends your funding. If you have the right funding, money, which is gonna take a lot money, and you have the right business plan, and at least to start what you want to do, it's better to do it from scratch. Right. In my case, in Caribbean Station, we were just looking around for places, and we found a place near my friend, and he said, "Oh, there's a place by my house that he just bought, and it's closed." And so we ended up buying the closed restaurant with no client, nothing, very little equipment. We're working, but we thought it was great. We're like, oh, it's set up, let's do it. So we just jump on it.
The excitement of, hey, let's get started. We're going to have our own business.
Who was that friend, and how is he associated to the business?
We like family. He's also one of the co-founder, Gus.
Shout out to Gus. You're probably watching this.
Yeah, mi compadre.
All right.
So he's the husband of my wife's sister. All right.
Yeah, we're Hispanic, so we always have something going on here.
Yeah, so so he looked at the place, the location. He liked it because he lived like not even a block away, and it was. I was so excited, and I'm a type of person that if I want something, I just want to jump on it. He was more like, hey, pero and then but while I was pushing, he said, you know what, yeah, let's do it, and then we just jump on it. And then from there we started the process we had nothing. We didn't know what to do. We bought a restaurant.
What was the biggest challenge? Talk to us about the biggest challenge that you faced.
It's like when you're cooking, when you have a pot that you're gonna throw rice on it, but you have to throw the water, the rice, and that's it. You don't know anything else. That's what happened with this experience that we had. We bought a restaurant. We went to our local accountant. He signed a contract for us. I didn't even know the guy. So no background check, nothing.
He created the business.
We signed the paper. We took over the lease that the lady already had.
Okay.
So and then from there we were just trying to guessing. Okay, what's next? No, now we have to go to the city. Oh,
Okay.
what am I gonna do with the city? I don't know. So we had no experience. We just bought a restaurant. We know nothing. We just
And that's what a lot of people go through. Exactly the same experience that you're going to. So
most of
that's
the
why
people.
This is great.
I'm also in the meat business. For,
Okay.
I do a distribution center business, meat business for a restaurant and.
So you wear a lot of
business.
hats, huh? So today
Yeah.
you're wearing which hat is this one?
This is a nice hat.
Well,
It's
okay, yeah.
it's very hard to get.
But is this the restaurant hat? The
No,
Viva
this is the
Havano
Viva,
hat?
the Viva Havano hat
Okay, so
with a Caribbean
there's
station.
the cigar.
So I'm a combined.
And he had a jacket earlier, which he took off, which
Yes.
was the meat
the meat-
business.
yes.
He works
So,
for Manella's Poultry.
I meet often with customers that, you know, at the end of the day, we build a good relationship, and it's not it comes from a customer to like a friend at the end. It's a real relationship that we salesperson, you know, take some time with a customer. But at the end of the story is that most of the people, at least I would say 60, let's say 45 or more of people jump in restaurant with no experience. And it's hard because you have no experience. A lot of people lose a lot of money. After 3 months, they don't know what to do because they were making more money before that they had the business, and they struggling to pay the bills and everything. It's hard. And
So you work with restaurant business on a day-to-day
Yes.
because on the meat distribution part of your
correct. It's
career, it's you work specifically with a lot of restaurant
A lot of
business. So
restaurant
you
owners,
understand, you know what we're talking about.
Yes, it
So
is.
I have a question for you that I think the viewers and listeners are gonna like. So, if you were to give yourselves a feedback, like tips, for that person that you were when you started a restaurant or even before, what would you tell that person that you in the past to help you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great question. Well, the first thing is you have to pursue your dream, no matter what. If you gotta trust yourself and what you want to do, whatever project, either restaurant, whatever business that you want to be in. I think you have to trust yourself, but don't let your emotion take over you. You have to create a plan. It's great. Oh yeah, I want this place, but then you get money from here, money from there. You even the mortgage money you put them into the business, but you don't have a plan. So the first thing is be sure of certain what you want to do. Get surrounded with people like you guys that already have experience in this type of business, and don't be afraid. You know, be humble and tell them, hey, you know, I don't know you, or even if you do know them, or anybody else, because in this case might be you guys, but maybe all other places might be anybody else. Just tell them, listen, I want to try a business. I have no experience. What you recommend me?
Get advice.
Get advice because it's hard. You need to know at least the step. What's step 1, what's step 2, and what's step 3. But always pursue your dream, yes. But you have to, don't let your emotion take over you, and then, you know, do your research, do your due diligence to make sure, not that you're doing the right step, because at the end of the day, you could have the best plan and the best people behind you, behind the business, and it doesn't mean 100% it's gonna be a great business, but you have to create a plan.
Right. So I just want to tell you guys something, because if people see me walking around, they see that we have a whole bunch of successful restaurants and we're in business and we're doing it, and you're about to start something and you really don't know where to go and you're too afraid to reach out to those persons that are successful because they might be too busy for you. That's a myth. We are always eager to help. I don't know you, but if anybody's trying to start a business and they want my advice, I'll be more than happy to share what I know. I'll be more than happy to let them know, hey, listen, this is what I know. These are the challenges that I went through. These are the things like what you're saying now.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to reach out to family members that might be doing it, to strangers. Go to social media. There's a whole bunch of people that are doing a great thing. Just reach out. They might help you out a lot. And avoid falling into the what?
The business trap.
That's right.
Let's move on to the next point. Trejo,
true.
so I heard about the new cigar business, and
Alright.
I want to know more information about that. Can
Yeah,
you tell
Hey,
me
why you didn't bring
what's
some
that about?
cigars today,
I
man?
actually,
They should have
you
brought
know,
some cigars. We want
most of the
cigars.
time I have cigar on my car because, you know, I smoke in my car. Yeah, I own a cigar business, so.
Your wife let you smoke in the car?
Oh yeah, even in the house. Sometimes people are driving, they go, they're struggling because they want to get home. The traffic is bad, and I just light my cigar. Be like, I'll take my time.
That must be a good cigar. That doesn't leave.
It's a great cigar. We are a Dominican company.
Well, first introduce the brand. What is the brand? What kind of cigars? Where can they find it? Then tell us about the history of the cigar.
Okay, great. So the name of the company is Viva Havano or Viva Havano Cigars. We are a Dominican company. We make cigar 100% Dominican. We don't outsource our product or any type of partner or business people that do the same thing like us in the country or out of the country. We want, I could say, I don't want to say the only one, but one of a kind, I would say, that do this type of business.
So when you say that you do your own cigars and you do, like, what does that mean? Like, you grow your own crop?
We do.
You have the farms?
Yes.
Okay.
From everything. We do everything from scratch, from the farm to collecting to everything. We don't like everything from A to V or A to C. Everything we do it ourselves. We are one of a kind company or a few companies that do these type of cigars in the Dominican Republic. So we could say we're unique because we everything comes from Dominican Republic.
I guess when made you start a cigar business? You're in the meat business. You're in the restaurant business. Doesn't the restaurant take a lot of your time? How does that work?
And well, with my partners, along with my partners, that in the restaurant business, we have created a good system that is very important for everybody. That you need to know when maybe not know when it is your exit point, but you have to have strategy. You need to know. You need to create a system that allow you to do things and move forward and do new business, new adventure. Because it's like a lot of people. Let me put it quick simple. They buy a bodega, and that's it. They have no life. And so
hey, we have bodega owners. Listen, man.
Well, that's true. That's good. But what I'm trying to say is that if you want to buy a bodega or a restaurant, any type of business, you need to create systems that allow you to be free, be with your family.
That's the business.
Do an adventure with all the, go out with friends, talk about business, stuff like that. And like my case, I have the restaurant. I work on I have my job, and I still have time to go in a new business, which is a cigar business. That take a lot of time from me. Okay. So going back to the story, how I started a cigar business is that I would like cigar. My house always have cigar. It's a passion for me. And then my brother-in-law, which is the husband of my sister, he been in the cigar business for decades. Like he worked with all major big company in the cigar company in Dominican Republic and Nicaragua. So he was a couple of years in Nicaragua, and then he went back to the Dominican Republic. We had a land there that we were using for plantains.
Dominicans, we gotta put platanos somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. We have in the back. Right?
We gotta secure that mango.
Yeah, the mango thing. So he came back, and we told him, listen, you know what you're doing.
So you smoke the cigar, but he knows how to make the cigar.
Yes. I'm the smoker. He's the one, the real thing. So we told him, listen, try that land, see if you like it, and maybe we could do tobacco there. And he went. He told us, I really like it. I think it's gonna work. So we started doing tobacco. First thing we were just gonna do tobacco. We wasn't thinking of doing our own cigar because it's a different thing. So we're just gonna do tobacco and then sell it to cigar company. So we had the opportunity to get a great product, a unique product, a unique aroma. It's a unique product. So we told him, you know what, let's do our own cigar. So we started doing our own cigar. We were trying it out and friends and family, and we say, you know what, I think we make this right decision. We're not gonna sell this tobacco. We're gonna make our own cigar, and here we are.
All right. Wow. I mean, that was a big risk, getting rid of all the plantains. I mean, what about the mango, man?
We let some aside, at least like a 10%, because you need to have platanos all the time. But we need to do, jump out there and business is all about, empower yourself. You need to empower yourself. You need to trust yourself and trust people around you. If you gonna work with anybody, either family, friend, even people that you don't know, you need to trust it and believe that what you believe is what they believe and vice versa.
So
that's gonna help you.
You build a team. Talk to us about that current operation. How does it work over there? Because you're here and you have like a whole bunch of things going on. How does it work to have a company in a different country and still have, you know?
Some people find it difficult to have a company in a different city.
Yeah.
Different state.
It's like systems, and then the was the lobo, the wolf. And they could walk maybe for couple days or a week by themselves. Most of the time after that, they're gonna find their own path. Okay. You cannot in business. If you want to make $10 of 100, great. I mean, if you want to make $100 of 100, you're fine. But now, if you want to make $10 of a million, which one will you take?
You mean 10%?
Yeah, 10%.
Probably 10%.
10% of a million is better than 100% of 100.
Right. That's right.
So you have to surround yourself with people that are successful or have the same vision or are already in business and know how to do business. All right. It doesn't matter whether they have their experience in that specific area, but if they don't, they're gonna learn, or they're gonna find somebody that help them or teach them, or they're gonna surround themselves with people that know. Like that's in a way that what I did. Like it's a family-owned company, which is the brothers and the family, So and people that are very close to us, people that have the same vision or even better. So we created a team, a unique team. We are 4 people. And in the Dominican Republic, it's 3, so we're 7. Mm-hmm. So it's like a group. So everybody have their own opinion, and their own thing their own ways how to see things. But at the end of the day, we're a team, And so everything we do it like that. So you have to build your team.
And you're leading that company. You're the president.
Yeah,
I'm the president, but as I'm the president, I'm not the only one who dictate what goes or what not. We have a board meeting, whether if I like it or not. There's things that I want to do sometimes, but my team, I have to trust and believe my team. What they're saying is also what I should be saying and thinking.
Yeah, so you just reminded me of something. As a leader, you got to walk a fine line, right? Because we are entrepreneurs, and by default, we have all these ideas that we want to just like bring to fruition. But those ideas might not be the best ones.
Correct.
So that's why you need a team. You need a group of people to validate those ideas. If those people that are close to you and you're able to convince them that idea is good, then most likely it's good.
Correct.
But if you can't convince your team, and no matter how good you think the idea is, just walk away.
I want to highlight another point that you portrayed, and I think it was about the importance of building the right team. Because you talked about, finding your brother-in-law and how he had an expertise for the tobacco business, and you had the passion, and maybe you found someone else that had the money, and you guys came together. So that's something that a big lesson, a big trap that a lot of people do is they think that by themselves they're going to be able to do everything. And you need people, you need a team.
Yep.
Even if it's people that you pay, it doesn't have to be people that are partners in the business.
Correct.
But your employees, they need to complete that team. And I think you gave a good explanation of why that's important.
Yeah, it's very important to get along, to build a team first, because there's always 2 types of team. It's administrative team, which is the team that take the decisions, and help you with the company, with the management, and everything. And then there's the team that do the actual work. Like in a restaurant business, the people that cook, the people that serve the food, the people that clean, that wash the dishes. You need to have a strong relationship with
relationships.
It's a very, very important. You have to make sure you treat your people right. You be nice with them. Don't be rude with them. And talk to them. Have one-on-one. Go out there, and your problems in the restaurant become their problem, because you need them to resolve your problem. By customer service, they need to resolve it. You're not going to resolve it because you're not there every day. They are the face of your business. So you also have to make sure that they're happy. Obviously, that's a big thing right there. But it's hard, but you need to try your best every day, non-stop. It doesn't matter what it is, whether you like the person, because we're going to find people that maybe you don't feel so comfortable, but they're so good at what they do, and you're there for business. You're not there for a special. You have to make sure you treat them right and be nice with them no matter what.
Treat them with respect. So I want to just finish up with one of the first questions that you never answer. Where can we get some Viva Havano cigars?
Oh, that's a great question.
Where can people buy them? I mean, you know.
Where are the restaurants, the
Yes,
Caribbean station?
yes.
Full disclosure, we're actually partners with the Caribbean station, so you go find them. I'll let him tell you guys.
Yeah, with Caribbean Station, we are 270 Trenton Avenue, Paterson, New Jersey. It's right in front of School 25, very close to the old Metro Highway. Great food, pass by. And then the other location is in 160 West Broadway. It's in Paterson too. It's in the plaza. That's parking and everything. You don't have to worry. So if it's snowing or raining, go over there because you're gonna park right there.
Okay.
On the cigar business, you're gonna find us in Hawthorne, and it's called J.O. Cigar. It's a very nice place. You're gonna find over there. Close by here, you can find us in ShopRite, Liquor and Wine Spirit, which is in Clifton.
Okay.
We have a couple of vitolas over there. Vitolas are the cigars. And then we also are in Weehawken, Havano on the Hudson, right out in front of the river in New York. Very nice place.
Beautiful
too, great.
place, yeah.
And recently you could also find out in Weehawken Cigar, which is more down to the Weehawken area, to the city, to the downtown. And soon we're gonna be announcing more places where you can find Viva Havano cigars.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Great stuff.
Always.
Keep grinding, man. Keep taking risk, and all the best.
Thank you.
All right, man. Congrats on your businesses, and we'll see you guys in the next business strap.
Business strap. Stay tuned. Hope you guys learned something.